Welcome to Sammy and Marissa's Husbands, episode 60, bringing in the big dog, Allie's husband, for
Hey,
a big
hey.
episode. I hear Marissa laughing in the background. It's sometimes it's funny, just greatness when you get to witness it. So I'm
Hmm.
assuming that's what she's laughing at.
Marissa knows.
She knows. Your episode was the most listened to episode in 2024.
I don't want to, say anything, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Um, Trey did say it was probably because he kept listening to himself on repeat,
Mm,
but nothing is ever good enough for him. So,
true.
quick little episode rundown. We're going to do kind of what we've been up to lately. Same shit as every week. Athlete, how many can you name? Talk a little Jets, little fantasy football playoff, NBA, fantasy. We're going to do a little draft due to kind
Do
of
do.
hits on current news a little bit. And then Pat Peeve preceded by randos. All right. So what you been up to other than being deathly ill?
Yeah, definitely ill is an understatement. Trying to move past that. I haven't been that sick that long, probably my entire life. Uh, don't know if it was COVID or what, but it dip flipped and fried me. That's for sure. Uh, wasn't planning on losing 15 pounds, but the sickness had other plans. But I'll be back, even better than ever. But went back to work after missing 5 days. Worked a Sunday, which Sundays or something. But other than that, not really a whole lot, man. Just kind of getting ready for Christmas. Got the dive Christmas party tonight, so that should be fun. Which is why I'm not working tomorrow. Uh, yeah, that's about it. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't. They didn't schedule me to come in early, so I guess I'm just going to come in at my regular Tuesday time and just do stuff
Yeah,
throughout the day.
it's slow, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Um, Same for me. Just work. Yesterday, I'm trying to remember what I did. I don't even fucking remember. That's bad.
That's really bad.
Me and Marissa went to the mall, did a little Christmas shopping, got my mom a gift. We're doing like a Secret Santa this year. We usually do White Elephant, but then they decided they wanted to switch it up because it was getting kind of old, honestly.
Mm.
It's nice when it's 1 year or 2 years, but we've done White Elephant like the past 4 years and it's getting kind of boring. What is the dive Christmas party like? Is it like a get trash situation?
Oh yeah, it's open bar. It's catered. This year it's Sunny Days, the barbecue place on the boardwalk. So we're getting like prime rib, barbecue, all the sides and shit like that. And like I say, all of it's completely free. The open bar thing is real cool. Um, but hang out, play games, and just get inebriated.
Gonna have a bunch of fixins.
A lot of fixings.
That's cool.
I will gorge, I'm sure. Um, Even though my stomach hasn't quite gotten back to normal, I'm hoping that some alcohol will help me consume more food than I have been.
We got the dive last night and the Buff Mac. It did its thing per usual.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, that was like getting a colonic.
Yeah. I mean, the Buff Mac is good, but it tears you up.
It was not my body wasn't happy. Marissa texted me from the other room and said, "Ew." She heard the work I was putting down.
Yeah, he'll clear you out.
All right. Athlete, are you prepared?
No, but we'll play it.
All right. Let me, I'm gonna try and channel it to you. Okay.
I know it is. Let's do it.
So I'll give you your three hints. NBA, Magic, champion.
Hmm. NBA Magic champion. Well, the Magic have never won a championship. So it has to be somebody that won a championship on a different team, but they played for the Magic.
I can't tell you anything.
I know. I'm talking this out, talking it
Yeah.
out. I'm trying to think here. Is it Dwight Howard?
No,
Fuck.
but that's kind of where I was leading you.
Okay. Is it Shaq?
No, but just a
Oh,
caveat. If you don't get it in five guesses, you have to chug a beer.
all right. So I
And
got two.
you've already used two guesses, and you can ask as many questions as you want.
All right. Is it a big man?
Yes,
Did he play for the Magic when he was younger or when he was a veteran?
I would say middle of career to vet.
Were they a forward or a center?
Oh, forward.
Is it Richard Lewis?
No. Good guess
What era did they play in?
though. I can give you the years,
That's fine.
2007 to 2015,
With the Magic or the NBA?
the NBA.
2007 to 2015. Oh, a super long career. Champion forward. Oh man, that's tough. Was he a all-star?
No,
Was he a starter?
at times.
What other teams did he play for?
I If you guess the teams, I'll tell you. I think that's too much of a giveaway if I tell you.
Hmm. Did he play for the Phoenix Suns?
No. He played for two Eastern Conference teams and one Western Conference team.
Did he play for the Sacramento Kings?
No. One of the teams is in California, though.
So he played for the Clippers.
Yes. So you know two teams that he played for, and he played for three. And you know he didn't win a championship with the Magic or the Clippers.
Championship. So he won a championship with the Lakers.
No, he didn't play for the Lakers.
Oh,
He won Western Conference team, and it was the Clippers.
sorry. So it was the Clippers. Played for the Clippers and the Magic. Won championship, but not with them. Ooh, I think I know who it is. Is it Big Baby Davis?
Yes, sir. Nice.
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah, when you said not the what really got me was the championship. I was like scrabbling my brain. I was like, he won one with Boston, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's it.
Yep. Shout out convicted felon Big Baby Davis.
Yeah, that boy gonna be in jail for a while.
I think they said like 4 years.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you get for insurance fraud, bud.
Yeah, I think he was defrauding the Players Association, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, what a dummy.
big dummy. When you get paid millions of dollars, what purpose is there to fraud the Players Association when you don't have to do anything for the rest of your life?
I think that's an issue with a lot of these guys is money management with
Yeah.
NBA players. He did have a season with the Magic where he averaged 15 points a game.
I mean, he was solid when he was in shape. He was, a pretty good backup 4 or 5.
I liked watching
Um,
him play. I love watching him play with Boston.
yeah, he was good with Boston with him and KG.
They had a nice little combo there.
Yeah, I mean, Big Baby was a. I like watching him with Dwight, but
Him and Nate Robinson on that 2011 team, that was fun to watch too. Both of them coming off the bench.
yep,
2011 Celtics team.
yep.
Now I'm a little um I don't know what way we should go with this. How many can you name? We can go nerdy. We can go sports. I'm fine with either one.
Let's do something nerdy.
All right. What are you thinking?
I got one.
Okay.
How many Game of Thrones characters can you name?
Oh, okay. Oof, this is gonna cater to you, I think, since you just watched it.
Indeed.
Okay. 45 seconds. And since you picked the category, I'll say how many I can name first. I can name 10 Game of Thrones characters.
I can name 15 Game of Thrones characters.
I can name 17.
I can name 20.
Oh, here's where you get into the I can name 21.
Cap.
Damn it, I wanted you to go.
Go.
Ugh. I don't think I'll be able to. But get your phone out.
I'm counting for you, right?
Yeah, you count for me. If there's one where you're like, I mean, obviously me and Mike ran into this issue. If there's one where you're like, that's not a character, just wait till
Yeah.
the end. So you're gonna count for me and you're gonna have
Time.
the clock started
Yep.
whenever I start.
All right.
All right.
You ready?
I'm just getting mentally. Okay.
Go.
Sansa, Arya, Bran, Theon, Rickon, Jon Snow, Ned Stark, Robert Baratheon, Joffrey Baratheon, Tommen Baratheon, Marcella Baratheon, Jaime Lannister, Cersei Lannister, Kevin Lannister, Tyrion Lannister, the Hound, Catelyn Stark, the Mountain. Oh shit.
You're
Uh,
close.
oh
You're
god,
out of
oh god,
time.
oh god, oh god.
You're out of time. Done.
What did I get?
You were at 18.
Oh, your brain just stops working, dude.
Yeah. They also, I mean, I picked that because it's kind of hard because they all have weird long names.
You know
And
where
it's kind
I
of
got
hard
hung
to.
up? I got hung up on trying to think of the Bravosi swordsman from season one. I couldn't think of his name.
You should. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say Tywin Lannister.
When I said his brother's name, it fucked me up. I
Yeah.
don't know why I said Kevin Lannister.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's going to do Tyrion, Cersei, Jamie, Tywin. And you said Kevin. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I could have said Lancel.
You guys said Lancel, yeah. Yeah.
I forgot about the sword of the morning.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, for not having
Mm.
watched it in a while, I'm all right with that. Ah, that sucks. I'm on a losing streak. That's two losses in a row.
You're the guy who claims to have all this knowledge in your head, but when you're put up to the task, you crumble. Or maybe you should have called Capel me sooner.
That's the thing. I wanted, like, I knew, like, when you said 20, I wanted to call it there, but I was trying to get a couple more out of you.
You could have said Drogon, Viserion,
I wasn't even thinking about
Rhaegal.
dragons.
Yeah, they're characters.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that.
The Night King, easy ones.
Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, there's plenty of them I could have named.
You forgot Bran.
I
Oh wait, no,
said,
you said Bran. No, you said Bran. You said Bran.
yeah. Now I'm questioning if your count was correct. I'll have to go
It
back and
was.
listen.
It was.
Did I say Brandon?
No, you said Bran, and then you said Rickon.
But which
I think
some of
Rickon.
those
I think
names?
Rickon was the last Stark you said.
Benjen?
Yeah, there's Benjen. Yep. No, actually, I think Ned was the last Stark you said. You said Ned after all the kids, and Catelyn was at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. Fuck. I couldn't, and then I couldn't remember Brienne's name.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucked.
Gendry, Sir Davos,
Yeah.
Stannis Baratheon.
Yeah, you could keep naming Renly.
Yeah, I mean, and hey, so did I. I had over 21. That's for sure.
Yeah, but the clock wasn't on you. You can't say it.
Guess we'll never know.
Oh, you're annoying.
Surrey.
Sorry about it. So you didn't watch the Jets game, but I'm sure you saw that we won.
Somehow.
But the NFL draft is a little different than the NBA draft. It's not a lottery. It's based on record of the previous season, and we were already eliminated from the playoffs. So we needed to lose this game.
They said, nope, we're going to win this one against
We'll
the
probably
Jaguars.
we'll probably win the rest of the games for the rest of the year and completely fuck ourselves in the draft. It's almost guaranteed that's what we're gonna
Classic Jets move.
do. Yeah. Um, we can't even lose, right? Go over a couple stats from the game. Aaron Rodgers had a great game. 289, three touchdowns. Devontae Adams had one of the best games of his career, nine catches, 198 yards, two touchdowns.
Where the hell was that when that mattered?
Yeah. Garrett Wilson, three catches, a touchdown. Brees Hall had 51 combined rushing and receiving yards, one rushing touchdown. That's it's just pointless. Like no reason for any of that.
You
But
think Rodgers comes back next year?
I actually think he will. Because
Do you want him back? I guess that's a better question.
I think we need to get him back. I mean, I don't like him really, but he's not having statistically a bad year. We've catered all this stuff around him. So what would be the point in bringing in all these guys that he wants to not try and keep him around? It's pretty much up to him if he comes back. He's got to be willing to take less money because we gave him 70 million for 2 years and he's not worth that anymore. So if we could get him on a 1 year for maybe like 20, I could see it happening. But who knows?
Hopefully, my second year as a Jets fan has a little bit more of a positive note than the first.
I mean, this is your life now. This is just what it is.
Yeah. Lucky me. Glad I picked Jets
Hey man, you could be a Jags fan.
or a Panthers fan.
Yeah, those teams have never won Super Bowls.
Can't live in the past though.
Yeah, holding on to that Super Bowl from 1969 is really doing
Yeah.
me good. In
Yeah, it's a
my
real big talking point. Hey, We won a Super Bowl almost 60 years ago. Remember
Ooh,
that?
ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
gross.
bud. That was almost 60 years ago.
Uh, don't talk like that. So, my fantasy football, obviously you don't play fantasy football, but in our league, we have a redraft and a dynasty team. In the dynasty league, I made the playoffs and my team has completely sold on me after being the second leading scorer in the league. I barely made it, but I mean, they've done this all year because I finished 7-7 after being the second leading scorer in the league. I have two guys playing tonight, and he has two guys playing tonight. He's up by 8 points right now. So I could win. I
Who you
still
playing?
could win. Phil.
Ah, my best buddy Phil.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Jim.
Uh, Shout out Phil, best draft pick in basketball history. My boy.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. He's a piece of shit. Um, I'm also playing Jim in the consolation bracket in the redraft league. And
That
I
don't really matter.
it does matter for the end of the year standings.
Yeah,
And I don't want to be the last place team.
fair.
But it's nine playing 10. It's eight playing nine right now. And I lost by 100 points,
Ooh,
which is in fantasy football, is a whopping.
yeah, I know that.
So I'll be playing in the Turd Bowl.
The Turd Bowl.
But that league is, I mean, I was one game off from the guy in fourth place. So, I mean, that league was really close.
I
I
mean,
had,
our basketball league's pretty close too. So I mean,
yeah. Anything else of note in football to talk about? Oh, Travis Hunter won the Heisman. It's officially a
yeah,
popularity contest. Um,
duh.
but before, I mean, really, guys who deserve to win it have won it. I mean, he's a great player, but Ashton GT had like the best season a running back has ever had. So he should have won it. This was the closest race, I think, since 2019 in terms of voting. Um, I think they picked the wrong guy, honestly, but they're both going to be NFL players. So I don't think they care anymore.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, as long as you get to the league and make a bunch of money, that's really all that matters.
And GT's gonna, his team is in the college football playoff. So he's got something to prove still. So my money's going to be on Boise State to win at least their first game. All right, let's move on to NBA. You have anything of note?
Um, Couple things. Um, the Lakers are extremely frustrating. They look like they have it together, then they look like they don't have it together, and then they pick it back up, and then go back down, and then they pick it back up, and then they go down. Um, I definitely think they need to make a trade of some kind. If they do classic Laker fashion, as in the last 3 or 4 years, they'll do almost nothing at the deadline, and they'll trade for some random bench player that may not even touch the floor.
And ruin his career like they did Gabe Vincent.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent, he's done a whole lot on this team. Um, I see them talking about Jonas Valanciunas, Brooke Lopez, and I'm like, I don't think that's the answer. I mean, Anthony Davis is having one of the best and healthiest seasons of his career. I mean, he's playing pretty unstoppable, and he's doing it at the five. So I think it's kind of dumb to bring in another center like Valanciunas just to come off the bench for 15, 20 minutes a game. I really think they need to get rid of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's playing okay. I just don't think he's. I think he's with LeBron really being the point guard of the team. they don't need him. Um, I mean, he'll have good games here and there. Um, but I just think that if they could go out and get a really good, like legitimate, like star wing, not necessarily like perennial all star, but like a Brandon Ingram or a Zach Levine or someone along those lines who could put up 20 points a game and take big shots and play solid defense, I think that would be a lot more beneficial for the team as a whole.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, but who do people want that play on the Lakers? You know, what I mean, to get a guy like that, we're gonna have to give up. Um, I don't know if people want D'Lo. I mean, he's good, but I just don't know if he's. I mean, it doesn't seem like he fits with the Lakers.
No,
We're gonna have to give up Dalton Connect, who I like. Probably have to give up Austin Reeves, who for some reason the front office has made untouchable. I don't know why.
I
Um,
don't either. I mean, he's good, but he's not that good.
yeah, I like Austin Reeves, but and we probably have to give up Roy, who I like.
That I don't really care that much about Rui Hachimura. He's okay.
I like the way he
He's
plays.
a decent. I mean, he's a decent 3-and-D guy, but like, if I could get a Brandon Ingram, I'd ship him off right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not as good as Brandon Ingram, but he's a better defender than Brandon Ingram,
Yeah,
and I think he's probably a better rebounder or a more willing rebounder.
yeah, but they need somebody who can take over the scoring load from LeBron. Because at this point, I mean, he still can obviously put up 20 something plus a game, but that's not what he really wants to do. It seems.
Yeah, he hasn't been as aggressive on offense.
Nah, dude's almost
Definitely,
40.
definitely not going to the rim. I mean, probably because he's old as fuck.
Um, but moving away from the Lakers because we're just beating a dead horse at this point.
Mhm.
We can talk about my boy, Mr. Nikola Jokic, being the best player in the world by a landslide.
Yeah, he's really good.
I've never seen anything like it.
He's like annoyingly good.
I mean, he legitimately can come out any night and put up a 30-20-10 or 30-20-20 game. Really.
And he's averaging almost 2 steals a game.
He's averaging almost 2 steals a game. He's averaging a 30-point triple double. He's shooting
Almost.
no, he is averaging a 30-point triple double.
9.8 assists, almost.
Oh no, it was. He went down. He must have had a couple games where he scored under 10. It was at one point triple double. But
Yeah, he only had 2 assists last game, so.
oh yeah, that did it. Yep, that did it.
And he's shooting
um
52% from three.
yep.
And it's not like he's shooting two a game. I mean, he's five, six
Yeah, he's averaging 2.2 threes a game right now.
made.
Yes, made.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
pretty fucking good. I
I
think
just
he's
don't. I don't know
leading the
anybody who
league in
can do that.
rebounding, right?
I think so. He's averaging 13.3 rebounds.
Yeah, he's got to be close to the top in scoring, and I think he's top five in assists. So the
I think
only
he might be
thing
leading the league in scoring too. He's
the
averaging
only thing
31
that's
and a
going to
half.
keep him from winning another MVP this year is voter fatigue.
I don't. I mean, that was last year. I mean, I don't think Embiid deserved it last year over him. Um, I
Yeah,
he
Embiid kills him when they play though.
yeah, but that's just because
It,
of the play style.
like yeah, I mean one on one Embiid kills him. Not saying
Yeah,
Embiid's a better player, but because he's not. But for some reason when they match up, he just eats him alive.
yeah. So Jokic right now is second in the league in scoring behind Giannis, second in the league in assists, and second in the league in rebounds.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Pretty impressive.
um, but the Nuggets suck. So unless they
That
make
could
a move, I
definitely
don't see win a championship this year.
that could definitely also play a factor in him winning MVP.
It could. Um,
because AD's having a great year. Lakers also suck.
Yep.
I mean, Giannis is, a viable pick this year.
Yeah, but the Bucks just started winning recently. They've been sucking.
Yeah, but there's a lot of season left.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Giannis is averaging almost 33 points a game, shooting. I don't know if you saw this, but he hasn't had a single game this year under 50% from the field.
That's nuts.
And he's shooting jump shots too. It's not like he's just dunking the ball.
I mean,
He's
he doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he's shooting 29% from three. So, I mean, he's still a piss poor 3-point shooter, but
yeah.
he shoots less than one a game. So I don't even think that should be factored in.
He's got a decent little mid range game now. He'll turn around and he'll pull up from the mid range on a catch and shoot opportunity. Um, but I mean, Giannis is a great player. So,
He won an MVP 5 years ago, which is kind of crazy.
oh God, yeah, that is crazy. Time is not real.
Yeah, that makes me feel weird. And he finished fourth in MVP voting last year, which is crazy.
Yeah, because they were bad. Um,
Also, Jokic won the MVP last year.
I thought Embiid. No, I thought Embiid won last year.
That was the year before that.
Oh, yeah.
Shy finished second last year.
I mean, he's making a case for it this year too. So,
Yeah, he really good too. 35 and 6. The
yeah.
kid can. Oh, I wish he was I wish I would have drafted him. I don't even know if he was there. Halliburton.
No, he was gone by the time you picked up old Tyrese, who's not playing bad lately. He's playing better.
No, he's picked it up. I mean, he was dealing with a back injury.
Yeah. I mean, he's still definitely not a first round pick right now, but
No, but he's averaging 18 and 8. So I mean, he's still good, all-star level.
oh yeah, Pacers are bad. So,
Yeah, the Pacers are shit.
which is weird because their team hasn't really changed much, and they were solid last year. But that's another thing. Like the Nuggets too, they haven't really changed much, but for whatever reason, it's not clicking.
It's really hard to win multiple championships. Really hard.
I don't know if anybody can beat Boston this year again.
They're fucking stacked. And if Porzingis gets healthy, there's no shot.
I mean, he's pretty healthy. I'm not 100% obviously, but when he's played this year, he's looked pretty good. So,
Yeah, if he, I mean, that's his always been the biggest thing about him is if he can stay healthy.
yeah.
I would shit. The Lakers should make a move for that motherfucker.
Oh God, I wish.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
Porzingis, he's only played 7 games, but he's averaging 19 and 7
yeah. I
as your
mean,
third option.
yeah. I mean, and just defensively, what he brings, that big ass motherfucker down there. I mean, having him and Horford down there is a pretty good defensive front court. Um,
Yeah.
if I was a player, I wouldn't want to voluntarily drive down to the paint with Porzingis standing there. He's rather large and he's good at blocking shots.
I can't
Um,
believe Al Horford's still playing at this high of a level.
I mean, he's one of those longevity guys. This is year 18 for him, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So, Al's, I mean, he was really good. And he's just maintained solid as he's gotten older. And he knows
Yeah.
his role and he plays it perfectly. Like he does not try to do anything outside of what they want him to do.
It is funny how like I'm talking about like how good he is in year 18 and he's averaging like 9 and 5. And LeBron is like everybody's like, oh, he sucks now. He's down and he's averaging 23, 8, and 9 in like year 21.
Well, I guess it's more of a Al Horford sucks is a lot less than LeBron's ceiling was just so high I mean, Al Horford was an all-star, obviously, but like he was never a LeBron level player.
Yeah. I mean, he's LeBron has regressed into prime Magic Johnson numbers.
Oh God, tough.
Yeah. So,
Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame career numbers, and he's regressed into that.
yeah.
Well, how's your fantasy team, Jakob's Ladder, doing?
We're 5-3. I mean, best team in the league.
Oh God,
I'm gonna get my third championship this year.
I have to disagree with you there, but wishful thinking.
You're allowed, man. You're allowed to disagree. But what you won't be able to disagree with is the money that's going to be put into my bank account.
Mm. I just don't know what makes you think that your team's that good.
We beat the defending champions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, a hurt defending champion, but that's okay.
Everybody's got injuries. Four of my best guys are out.
Let's see. Um, I lost Jokic for 3 games, which is that's you might as well count that like for 4 weeks for a normal guy. Uh, Scotty Barnes was out for weeks, came back. He's averaging 25 points a game. Came back, got
Mhm.
hurt again. Thankfully, he avoided a major injury. And then LaMelo, who not probably is having the best season of his career, averaging over 25 fantasy points, I think, or close to it, has been out. So I haven't had a fully healthy team except for like 1 week, maybe two. So if I can get Scotty, LaMelo, and Jokic to play at the same time, I think I have one of the best teams in the league.
And with that little bit of lying done by Mr. Orker, we are going to take a quick commercial break.
Do you have a problem with living in the past? Do you hold on to the fruits of your labor that, despite what you say, just quite aren't what they used to be? Do you claim to be a 2 time champion despite hanging at the bottom of the league for years? If you have this problem, you're just like my friend Tyler Caproni. I recommend seeking immediate mental and physical evaluations at your local doctor.
And welcome back to Sammy and Marissa's husbands. I don't know who that person is, this Tyler Caproni, but being a two-time champion is no joke. Something that's never been done in league history, save from him. So I don't appreciate whoever he is being slighted this way.
Hey man, the Jets won a championship in 19, it's almost 60 years ago. So just like that, baby, living in the past.
Yeah, that was a twofer.
Yeah. Well, that guy has been, I'd say, mediocre at best for many years.
I just want to state that I was the overall number one seed one year and did not win the championship. So
Hey, who won the championship last year?
some schmuck
Ah,
living in the past, are we?
that's the present, baby. Until there's a new one, I am he. I am him. I'm the
Okay.
champ.
You're something.
The champ is here. Shout out John Cena.
See if we can get him on the pod.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure he's not busy.
I mean, you kind of look like a Make-A-Wish kid. Oh, boom, roasted.
We can always send in your life story. Make a wish, kid. Boom,
Oh, ooh,
roasted.
that a little much.
Ooh,
Eek,
ah.
oof.
You play with fire, you get burned, Big Daddy.
Are you ready for our draft?
Yes.
Okay, so the draft we're going to be doing today is Italian food, and you suggested it, so I'll let you pick first. Um, there is a very prominent Italian in the news lately, Luigi Mangione. Do you think he did it? or do you think it's anti-Italian discrimination?
I don't know if it's Italian discrimination. Um, I mean, he probably did it. I do think it's like I said. We've talked about this a little bit. For someone who planned out that hit so well to where he knew where the guy was going to be at in the middle of the day, middle of the street, just walked out there, shot him, killed him, and then disappeared. No issues. And then he's like, you know what? I got away, but I'm gonna go to this McDonald's and just happen to have my manifesto on me explaining why I did what I did.
It's just a
Seems a
little
little,
convenient.
yeah, it's a little convenient. If he got caught on the run, it's it's just a little fishy, a little too easy. But
And
guess
we
we'll
know
never really
fish.
know.
And we know
Oh, we know
fish.
fish. We know fish.
Yeah.
But
His
I
tweets have
guess.
been hilarious.
Hmm?
His tweets have been hilarious.
Oh yeah. Um, but to start the draft, Italian dishes with the first pick in the draft. I'm picking pizza.
Pizza. That's a Chinese
It
food.
it is a Italian based dish, and while there are many that I love that I will mention coming up, I don't think there's ever a time where I get tired of eating pizza. And I'm
Okay.
not, the American version of pizza is obviously different, but I'm just saying pizza as a whole.
I mean, you're speaking American pizza is why you're picking it though, right?
Yes,
No, I'm not going to say Italian pizza is a different selection. You get the whole branch of pizza.
yes.
Um, what is your favorite pizza place that you've been to?
Oof. I don't know if I have a favorite, but my current choice of pizza is Slice of Life. I think
You
they just got it.
you got to go to New York one day and try pizza up there.
Oh, I do. That's on my bucket list. I would like to have actual New York pizza.
Yeah.
I love New York pizza. It's delicious. I know it's not obviously, but it's something I would like to do.
Yeah. It's a necessity, I think, for any pizza lover. For my number two pick, or my number one pick, number two pick overall, I am going with um spaghetti and meatballs.
Ooh, yeah. Mm.
Now, you can't say a lot of good things about my forebearer, but the best spaghetti and meatballs I've ever had in my life. I've been chasing that high, and it's one of those things where you just know you'll never have it again. Like
Tarantelli's has really good meatballs.
who? Tarantelli's?
Yeah, really good.
I can't go back there. They almost killed me and Marissa.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It could have been, I mean, it's possible it was from something else we ate that day, but it just doesn't seem likely. Probably it was probably just something bad that night because we've had other experiences there. But I just I've never seen someone throw up like she was like a zombie. It was honestly frightening. But back to you.
um, okay, for my number three overall and my second pick, is a variation of what you just said, but it is spaghetti bolognese.
Okay.
I am a big bolognese guy. I love meatballs. I'm cool. I would love a bolognese with meatballs. Kind of defeats the purpose, but
It's just meat
more.
sauce.
Yeah, it's just meat
Spaghetti
sauce.
meat
But
sauce is bon. Yeah. Okay.
but bolognese isn't just meat though. It's onions.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but
But it's got the
but
ground meat in it.
yes. And weirdly enough, as I've gotten older and eaten it more, I almost prefer ground turkey, than over beef in a bolognese sauce.
Yeah,
When
I
I
don't
make
think
it at
that I
home,
don't
I
think that's
do
crazy.
turkey.
I don't think that's too, outlandish of a statement.
It hits, man. I don't know. It just does. But I could also spaghetti but with bolognese. I could probably eat and never really get tired of it.
Spaghetti bolognese.
It may be on my death row meal.
Oh, wow. But it was your
Hmm.
number two pick.
Yes.
Was that calculated?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was almost number one, but I just had to go with the pizza.
Okay. I'm gonna go with just another classic. Silent G,
Hmm.
lasagna.
Ah, I love lasagna.
It's
I
just
love good lasagna.
it has to be good though, because I've had some fucking disgusting lasagnas. Like they can be really bad.
Yeah, yeah,
But if someone knows what they're doing, they can make some magic.
yeah. I like lasagna. Lasagna soup is good if you've never tried it.
I've never had that.
It's good. It's really good.
The big noodles.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same exact thing, just in soup
I like soup.
form. Yeah.
There might be actually, never mind.
Oh, yeah. I got. Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Ah,
I know what you're putting down. Um, for my number three overall pick, I'm going with a classic, and that fat son bitch will appreciate this one. A good old chicken parm,
chicken parm.
chicken parmigiana. Love some chicken parm.
Are you going chicken parm sandwich or just chicken parm dish?
A dish, an entree. With some like some spaghetti noodles or some form of pasta with it.
Okay.
Uh, I love chicken parm.
Yeah, I like a chicken parm.
Chicken parm sandwiches are also delicious.
I'm This one is, up for debate if I can do this, but I'm going deli meats.
Ooh,
Like for sandwiches like prosciutto, salami, sopressata, pepperoni,
yeah,
capicola, or as the Soprano watchers say, gabagool.
gabagool. That's not a bad one.
You
Um,
accept?
I accept it. Yes. All right. For my next pick, I'm going with minestrone soup.
I knew you were gonna do it.
That shit's classic, dog. And love me a good Italian minestrone soup.
Oh, fucking
Carrabba's?
yes.
Yes. They changed their recipe though, and the last couple times I've gone, it's been all right. Or whoever made it just didn't do it right. But when it's done right, that shit slaps.
Um, what's the fucking name of the dessert that I get there? John Cole.
John Cole. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. That stuff is like heroin.
Yeah, it is good. There's another dessert that's Italian that I'm surprised you haven't said instead.
Um, I don't know if we're thinking of the same one, but I did have an Italian dessert today for lunch.
I doubt it's this one.
I don't think it's what you're talking about, but I'm gonna go with spaghetti with clams. I'm
So
like,
like a linguine
yeah,
type thing. Okay.
like a white
Just
wine sauce.
like yeah, like a seafood linguine. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, that's pretty good. I'm not a big clam guy, but I respect it.
Mussels too.
I like mussels. They gotta be done right though.
Mussels is usually like the clams usually get with like a white wine sauce, and then the mussels
Mhm.
is with like a red sauce,
Yeah. Yep.
at least in my experience.
No, you're right. Most of the time.
I am right most of the time. Thanks for saying that.
Um, well, my last pick is a side, but it's a side I thoroughly enjoy, and it's very versatile. And oh, actually, no. This is my fifth pick, right?
This is your fifth, so it
Ooh,
would be your last
actually,
pick, yeah.
actually, I don't know if I want that to be my fifth pick. Um, I'm changing my mind. I will say it was going to be risotto, but I think baked ziti is my fifth pick.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I
Nice.
love some good baked ziti, man. I mean, just any kind of noodle and sauce and cheese and a protein and vegetables can't beat it.
Hmm.
Risotto will be my honorable mention.
Unless I pick it right now.
Yeah, unless you pick it right now, but I don't think you will.
I almost did lobster risotto, but then I was like, I feel like you would just say risotto
Yeah,
instead of just picking lobster. But I'm not going to do that. A couple of ways here. I think I'm going to go dessert route and go tiramisu.
there it is. That's what I was talking about.
That's not what I had today, but
Yeah, but that's what I was talking about.
yeah, I had a cannoli today,
Ooh, no, those are good too.
which will be my honorable mention. Cannolis. Okay, just to go through the list real quick, I did spaghetti and meatballs, lasagna, deli meats, which, prosciutto, salami, all that, capocollo, seafood linguine, and tiramisu. Wes did pizza, which is arguably Chinese, um, spaghetti bolognese, chicken parm, minestrone soup, and baked ziti with his honorable mention, risotto. I would eat either one of those lists.
Yeah,
I
yep. So
like,
I would say if you had a gun to my head, I had to pick one nationality, like one food from one nationality to eat the rest of my life, it'd be Italian.
like one cuisine to eat for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Italian's pretty versatile.
yeah.
Like
That's why I'm.
you can go a bunch of different ways with it. But one dish for the rest of your life, I don't know if I would pick something Italian because they're pretty heavy in general. Thoughts on that statement?
I mean, I guess it really depends. I think anything can be heavy if you eat too much of it. Unless I mean, like hell, if you ate 4 bowls of soup, that'd be pretty heavy. Doesn't really matter what kind of soup it is.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like
I do.
cheeses, pastas.
I don't. Pasta's heavy, yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, to each his own. It would be mine.
I almost threw bacon, egg, and cheese on here, but I don't know if I could. It is Italian, like in my head, it's Italian, but like I don't know if I can articulate why. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like a corner store thing, which I feel like is I just associate it with New York, and I associate Italians with New York. That doesn't make it Italian, but you know, you know what I'm saying.
sure.
Okay, so everybody, please leave in the comments your thoughts. Comment anything. We have zero engagement. We have at least 8 people that listen to this fucking thing, and no engagement at all.
Come on, people.
People, come on. All right, you ready for randos?
Oh yeah.
So, for tradition's sake, I'll let you go first because Trey usually goes first.
All right. I got a good one for you.
Okay.
You are on a deserted island and you can only bring three sauces.
Three
What are they?
sauces?
Yep. So
Like,
like a condiment, sauce,
oof.
that that group. What
Like
are
a,
they and why?
oh fuck. Ooh, that's tough. Well, definitely mayonnaise. It's very
Okay.
versatile. Mayonnaise is very versatile. It's the base for ranch. So I feel like I could find some herbs or something on the island and make some sort of ranchy concoction.
Island Island Herbal Ranch.
Yeah. I could do something with the mayo to,
Okay.
you know, s- dress it up a little bit, if you will. Then I'm gonna go honey mustard. I fucking love honey mustard. It's probably my favorite salad dressing too. Obviously not, it's that is a little thinner, that version of honey mustard than, your typical chicken nugget dipping honey mustard, but I'll go with honey mustard. And then for my last one, I'm a little torn here. I could go
The
with a,
last one's always hard.
yeah, I could go with an oil-based one like Italian dressing. I love Thousand Island. Um, Ketchup. It's basic, but uh,
Very versatile.
I got honey mustard, so that kind of takes me out of wanting to do like a spicy brown mustard, which I love on a sandwich. You know what?
You
Fuck
got to
it.
remember, you're going to be using this for everything: proteins, vegetables, breakfast.
Mayo, honey mustard. Actually, oh, breakfast is kind of throwing me. I'm gonna take out honey mustard. I'm gonna replace it with ketchup, and then I'm gonna go zesty sauce.
Nice. Yeah, I like it. Zesty sauce is kind of a niche condiment choice, but it's a good one. Very good.
It was between that and Zach sauce and cookout sauce, but I don't know. I just zesty sauce, BK. I gotta
Yeah.
rock. I gotta rock with my peoples.
Yeah.
Well, did you have three that you had?
Yeah. Not too far from yours. Be ketchup, ranch, and I struggled with the third one, but I decided that if I was going to put it on a bunch of different things, I would like a sweet Thai chili sauce.
Oh, nice.
I'm a big fan of Thai chili sauce.
Yeah, I can rock with
Uh, I was trying to think of like if I'm dipping different things in different things. Like mayonnaise is great, but I don't want to dip my steak in some mayonnaise.
it.
You
Why
know,
not,
but if
dude?
I dip, I mean, I know you would, but if I was if I dip some steak in some ketchup, I could eat it. If I dip some steak in some ranch, I could eat it. If I dip in Thai chili sauce, I can eat it. Same thing with chicken, pork, whatever. I was
Okay.
trying to be what I was like. What can I eat everything with and not hate it? If
Okay.
I dipped a pancake in some mayonnaise, I'd probably throw up.
So
Not saying
what
it would be great with the other options, but it'd be better than mayonnaise.
what repeat your three?
Ketchup, ranch, and Thai chili sauce.
Which one are you doing? Well, I've had ketchup get on my pancakes before and I could stomach it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's ideal.
Yeah, but also, were we on a desert island or a deserted island, or is it just everyday life?
It's a deserted island.
Okay, so I'm not making pancakes anyway.
Well, it's that you're looking too much into it.
Buddy,
It's just basically if you had a gun to your head and you had to pick three,
you asked
that
me
would
the
be
question. I'm just fleshing it out.
all right.
All right, this is another food related question. Shock.
Shock. We
What
hate
was
food.
your favorite meal from WAG?
Oh, dude, that's a not a great question. I didn't really like eating at Wag.
There's one that I have very specific in my mind that I know you like too.
Dude, God, I haven't thought about. I mean, it's only been 6 years since we graduated. Um, Fuck, dude, I really don't know. I don't remember. I mean, the yogurt and the yogurt parfaits were pretty good.
The yogurt, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. The yogurt
yeah,
with the
yeah,
granola in there.
yeah, boy, that shit was good.
Yeah, that's like what sticks out to me because I mainly went in there for breakfast
Yeah,
when I had the meal plan.
yep,
That yogurt with the granola was
it was good.
the shit.
The rest of the food was pretty bland, but
Yeah, I mean it was all pretty basic. I mean they're making food for thousands of kids every day.
yeah,
Can't get too crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
what flavor yogurt was that? That was like a strawberry. That was like a pink kind of
It was like
yogurt.
a yeah, it was like a berry flavored yogurt.
Yeah, I wish I knew what I really honestly wish I knew what yogurt it was. I might message somebody at UNCW.
Yeah, you do that, but hey, um, 6 years ago, I really liked this yogurt you had. What flavor is it? Thanks.
Yeah, what brand? Thanks. Appreciate it. Bye. All
All
right.
right. Next question. You can change one thing physically about yourself, anything, but you add on 25 pounds.
25 pounds?
Yes, but
Oh,
you can change anything about
so
yourself.
so I'm 270 again.
Yep.
Okay, well, but this is interesting. So I'm 270. I'll make myself 6'11".
There you
And then I genuinely believe I'd be an all-star.
go.
I
Maybe.
genuinely believe that.
Maybe.
My skill set, the way I put the ball in the basket. I mean, there'll be people talking about that he really doesn't try on defense. He
Who would say that
talks
about you?
he talks way too much out there.
Never heard that.
Um, is he saying things that are politically correct on the court?
Oh, on that note, though, with this insurance that I'm looking into, there is accidental injury coverage.
I have that.
So that opens the door for a possible return.
I have that same accident coverage, so I don't have the health insurance with that indemnity plan anymore, but I kept the accident coverage.
Yeah.
Um, the only caveat with that is you have to make it be known that it was an accident of some kind.
Yeah.
Like it can't is I think that one I think is a little weird. I think you have to have some I think you would have to have him file that for you so you don't fuck it up, honestly.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not like I'm like, hey, I went and purposely tore my ACL again. You know,
Yeah,
I don't,
I think
I don't think anybody's gonna claim that.
yeah, I mean they're big payouts though. So
Yeah.
I think you would have to I think a lot of that has to do with the verbiage that the doctors use when you go.
Yeah.
Like I think you have to be like, I accidentally, and then like really hammer home accident.
Yeah.
I mean, not
But
that
like,
again, not that you did it on purpose.
no, I assure you, I did not either
Yeah,
time. But like I said, that gives me hope that maybe one day I can play again.
I hope so, man. This
I missed it.
this foot injury, this feet injury has really put into perspective how lucky I was to play injury free for so long.
Yeah,
Um,
you're very lucky.
Especially being overweight and the amount, because I really do move around a lot out there, not on defense, but I am moving around a lot and jumping and all that shit. And it kind
Yep.
of puts into perspective that I'm gonna start taking better care of my shit. And I've been eating a lot less, and it sucks cocks and dicks, but I wanna I want to play for as long as I can. And then even outside of that, when I'm done with basketball, I want to be able to stay active as long as possible because not even just not being able to really go on walks and stuff has been driving me insane.
Yeah,
It's so boring.
yeah,
Me
I
no
understand
like.
that.
Me active. Me don't like no do nothings.
Yeah, me no like not playing something I played for 20 years of my life and just never doing it again. So
Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously, you'd have to ease yourself back into it and just kind of see how you feel running in general, but I think it'd be good for you.
yeah.
This last one, and I am going to ask it to Trey as well, but this question was catered towards him, but I'll ask it to you. How many championships have we won together?
Um,
Or go through every championship that we've won together, and I'll tell you if you missed any.
dude, I don't know. I think one. Is it just one?
With you,
Yeah,
I'm thinking about when we were the purple team our freshman year in the rec.
yeah,
Because you weren't on the team at the Y when we won the championship. Yeah, you were. Two.
yeah. I was. Yeah, two.
Because your dad almost got a fight with those people in the stands.
Yes.
Um,
RIP.
RIP. So two for sure. And then, well, that's just basketball.
Oh, we definitely haven't won any in softball.
Oh
I
God, God no. I'm trying to
don't
think.
think we played baseball together ever.
No, the last time I won a baseball championship was in New York.
I think that's it, buddy. I think it's two.
Mm. Dad, I'm gonna ask you another question
Mm.
because me and Trey have won a lot of championships together.
Oh, so cool. I wish I
Some
was
at
cool as Tyler and Trey.
some at your expense.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the old might as well beer pong championship.
Oh, Christ.
Oh,
That
and
that's it.
me and you did win the Oak Island cornhole tournament.
Yeah, yeah, we did. Oh, and we won beer pong tournament here for some holiday like 2 or 3 years ago.
There we go.
So it's four.
The goats.
Goats. Dynasty. It was Labor Day.
Labor Day, that's right. Yep. Do you did you grow up with a fake tree or a real Christmas tree?
Fake. I think I had some real ones sporadically, but most of the time they were fake
I
because we
grew up.
always had pets.
Yeah. Dogs get weird with the real trees
Yeah,
because
and
Charlie would.
cats.
I mean, not that Charlie was well house trained anyway, but he would always put
What?
the Christmas tree.
Charlie wasn't house trained?
Nope. It's been like 4 years since we had to put him down.
That's crazy.
Rip.
Rip. Old Charles. He
Yeah,
was a dog.
yeah, he was definitely a dog. I loved him. We uh
He had his moments.
we always had a real tree, and then since me and Marissa have been together, since she lived at the quad, we've had this small, like, I guess it's like a 3 foot tree, and we've gotten so many
Mm.
ornaments over the years that it's probably time to get a bigger tree, which is kind of
We
sad.
bought we bought a fake tree a couple weeks ago.
Big one.
Hmm.
How tall you think? 6 feet?
I think it's 7 feet.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's
big.
either 6 or 7 feet, I think. I had to go out there and look at it. If it's taller than me, it's 7 feet. But can't remember off the top of my head. It's somewhere. It's either six or seven. It ain't like crazy big or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a couple times when my dad got a tree that I think was like 8 or 9 feet tall, and it was like touching the ceiling almost.
Yeah,
It's
it ain't like that.
and it was like Well, in your living room, it'd have to be like 15 feet tall. 'Cause
Yeah,
you have those nice vaulted ceilings.
yeah.
A little realtor talk. Just sorry, talking shop. My bad, dude. Talking a little shop. Can't even
Vaulted ceilings.
can't even help myself. You want to do a little? We got 6 minutes left. Let's do something rapid fire. I don't know. Mm, ask me something. Rapid fire. First thing comes to your head.
um, damn it. Uh, how many times do you think you've watched any of the Star Wars movies?
Like one movie count. Like watching one movie counts as one time.
Yeah, and you put them all together. Like how many times?
Oh,
Like real, like if you really had to put a number on it.
probably like 100. I don't think. I don't think it could realistically be much more than that.
Yeah,
I've watched some of them way more than I've watched others. Like I've watched um the prequels the most. I don't even think it's close.
I actually think I've watched the original trilogy the most because I grew up. Like my grandma had the original trilogy on VHS. And that was my introduction to Star Wars, actually.
Really. See, I was definitely introduced with the prequels.
Yeah, I and then with the person we will not name, they also had the original trilogy on VHS when I was growing up. So uh, I've seen the original trilogy so many times.
I
Now
actually
I've seen
have,
Episode 3 probably the most of all the movies,
yeah,
but as a trilogy, I've seen the original the most.
I've definitely seen the prequels and then original trilogy, which I've seen Empire Strikes Back the most out of all of them. And then I could probably go in order for you.
Mm,
And I'm going to. Um,
okay,
I've watched, I've definitely watched episode three the most, and then Phantom Menace, and then Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Attack of the Clones, A New Hope, Force Awakens, The Rise of Skywalker,
which
The
I just
Last
rewatched.
Jedi,
Just rewatched that as well.
um, then Solo. But I'm gonna put Rogue One closer to the top. Probably watch that fifth most. I love Rogue One.
Great movie.
Yeah, Solo I've probably only watched twice. Not that I dislike it, but I just
Yeah, I think I've seen it maybe twice. Probably not more than that.
yeah,
It's definitely my least watched of all of them.
yeah, for sure. And that brings me to my pet peeve.
Yeah.
People who are quote unquote Star Wars fans, and I'm not trying to gatekeep because I'm not, but they just act like they like it more than they like it.
Yeah.
Like if you only like it a certain amount, that's cool. More eyes on Star Wars is good, but don't act like you're a super fan
Colby.
when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
How much time do we have for my Pats peas?
2 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and knock them out. One applies to you. Um, loud slurpers or drinkers. Um,
Hold on. Can you see what Mike's picture is on my phone?
that's hilarious. The fucking toothpick. He's so weird. Um, but a loud slurper or drinker. If I can hear you drinking your water bottle from across the room, there's a problem. It doesn't need to be that loud, aka you drinking like you like gulping it down. Like it's so obnoxious. Um, and then my other one is people who come up to me and touch me to talk about my tattoos.
Oh, you don't like that, dude?
Yeah, people come to me like grab my arm and move my arm. I'm like, I don't even fucking know you. Don't touch me.
You gotta smack him around, bro.
It's really weird. I don't know why people think that me having a tattoo is an open invitation to talk to and or touch me.
Oh, and on that note, we're gonna have to call it. We are under a minute. I want to thank you for coming on this Emmy award-winning podcast, and
This will be the newest, most watched episode,
yeah, hope
no
to
doubt.
hope to have you back soon.
All right, dude. Bye.
Bye.